popping? Support the platform, hit the like, subscribe, all that. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna hold you. Nigga trying to get in the algorithm, man. You know what I'm saying? Support the platform. I'd be grateful. You heard? Peace and blessings. Alright. So like I said before, 40 had finally addressed why she didn't, or in her words, she couldn't battle Coffee, right? And that wasn't the only thing she addressed. She addressed Official. Reason being because Official was one of the first ones who had posted anything about it as soon as the battle was canceled. What she had said was, damn, you rather, you know, get out of the battle than choke. And niggas knew 40 wasn't gonna take kind of that shit. You know how 40 coming. Know what I'm saying? So she made sure she addressed it and she said, you'd rather suck my dick than to suck a toothbrush. Isn't it nice how these ladies talk to each other? Isn't it just sweet? But of course Official came back, right? She didn't like that. She wasn't finna let that rock like that. I ain't know she was gonna go hard like this though. And I quote, I'd rather suck your dick than suck a crack pipe. You can go on a whole rant about Wody, but I can't speak on something that happened in the culture once. Fuck that shit. You didn't show up because you wasn't prepared. This ain't your first time no showing. You did the same thing versus Hope Trilly a week before our battle claiming sick. You a grown ass woman making excuses. I know. And a bunch of people very close to the situation said you had no third round. But you ain't gonna tell your fans that you're gonna make up some BS and mad because I called you out when you the one out here scamming. You wasn't sick the night before when you did all that shit talking, but you was sick the next day, girl. But you would have rather not do that battle than to get dragged for choking. Smart decision. I'm not even mad at you for it, but don't play me stupid hoe. All right. Now, this is something that Official said that kind of hit the nail on the head. And let me tell you something, right? I like 40. It's just that when the whole Wody thing took place, I started paying attention. And the only thing I didn't like that 40 was doing was that, even if you dislike Coffee or whatever, because prior to that, from my knowledge, her and Coffee was cool. And they don't have to be. But just like Hustle, I just didn't like how they sat up there and basically led like a campaign to try to discredit the girl when it wasn't even her fault. She won the motherfucking belt. You know what I'm saying? Like we talking about some vets here who been in the game. They're examples. They're supposed to be leaders for these girls to look up to. They help pave the way, right? So they're supposed to set an example. Should have just said, "Do you think, shorty? Congratulations." Ain't even gotta like the girl. You know what I'm saying? It just didn't look right, fam. So when Official says you can go on a whole rant about Wody, but I can't speak on something that happened in the culture once, I feel like she dead on with that, and I'm trying to be as unbiased as I can, but I'm a realist. We got to keep it 100. Even if you're a 40 fan, keep it a buck, man. As a vet, that did not look right. Trying to snatch every ounce of credit that girl had just because she won the belt, and it was completely out of her hands. It was out of her hands. And 40, you know, she's very opinionated, right? Very opinionated, as should be. She been around a long time. Of course, she gonna speak on what goes on in the culture, right? But this is battle rap, and the name of the game, keywords. If you can dish it, you should be able to take it. Now, 40, she'll talk about a lot of things, including the Wody situation. She got this thing where she'll go off. She don't hold back. Very aggressive with her opinion. But when it comes to somebody speaking on something that she did or didn't do, she cannot take it, bro. She cannot take it. I understand she didn't like that remark that Official had said. You'd rather get out the battle than choke. But Official was speaking on a lot of us felt the same way at first. Niggas was like, oh, she wasn't prepared. You know what I'm saying? And nobody was wrong for thinking that because I mean, what else you supposed to think? you know. But the hardcore 40 fans, the only thing, instead of them admitting, she was wrong, she shouldn't have did that. Instead of admitting that, they just want to bring up the fact that Coffee has, done the same thing before. And that's true. You know what I'm saying? They both have done it before. But the stage was set. Niggas wanted to see the battle, and people was highly upset. And they had every right to be. This one person said, shit, they went to 40 in the comments, and they said, I want a refund. They said she got blocked with the quickness. You know what I'm saying? So 40, she's emotional, man. When it come down to her being addressed, she can't handle it. She can't take it, but she don't mind speaking up about certain things. She's a very emotional person, you know. And even if she was to hear me saying this right now, she would snap on me. And this is just my opinion on it. This is battle rap at the end of the day. Everybody will always have a different opinion, but let's keep it 100. When that battle was canceled, niggas thought that she was jerseying out. Or she didn't battle because she damn sure was going to end up jerseying out. And she would definitely rather do that than to give Coffee the advantage and possibly end up 30 in her. You know what I'm saying? But people were going back and forth in the comments, and Official made sure she reminded people. I smoked her ass twice already. Just people just in the comments talking a lot of stuff, and 40 popped up. And she responded to something that this one fan had said. She seen the fact that people were like, yo, 40 is emotional and stuff like that. There were people in there sticking up for 40 too, But it just seemed like all the 40 fans that I came across in the comments, it just seemed like they were just like skipping right past the fact that 40 is, she's not perfect, man. They try to use that same sentiment against you when you're saying the same thing. She's not perfect, right? She's not. So why are you acting like she is? It ain't even nothing personal against her. I just look at it almost like I look at the Surf situation. Like his fans be up his ass. They think that nigga can't do nothing wrong, fam. That shit be looking so crazy. It looks so crazy. But anyway, 40 said, I hear you, but again, seeing as though you are an outsider looking in, you have no idea what makes me so bothered by her, nor do you have the right to judge how I feel about her comments. Even you telling me that other people said worse things means nothing. Also, you have no idea if she had to assume anything, love. You may have had to, but you don't know what Official is privy to, but have a blessed day. All in all, none of that had anything to do with me taking accountability. That's what's really corny and through the roof. At the end of the day, and anybody can answer. Do you feel like 40 made up that anxiety and being sick and all that because she really didn't have a third round? I'm not saying it just go right along with what Official is saying, but at the time, it don't even got nothing to do with Official, because at the time, that's what I was thinking anyway. And that's what a lot of people was thinking. People were like, you mean to tell me after all that promo leading up to the battle within the last 10 hours, 3 and 4 in the morning and all this stuff, crazy shit popping up, you mean to tell me that you're not ready for the battle? You know what I mean? People said to me, listen, she could have took that time she put into disrespecting the girl and trashing her career. She could have put that time into her rounds. You know what I mean? People said that to me, and I felt the same way. If she really was going through something, then my heart to her. You know what I'm saying? My respect to her. Your health is always more important than a battle. All I'm saying is, in battle rap, keywords, if you can dish it, you can take it. Because if not, then I don't know how the hell a 40 or a Hustle or anybody else survived this long in the culture. But anyway, hit that like, man. I'd appreciate that. Help a nigga get in the algorithm, you heard? Support the platform, support the content. Peace and blessings. I'm out, bitch.